The most deadliest game known to man, more frightening and terrifying than Gladiators, more friendship breaking than Mario Party, more deadly than Super Smash Brothers. Yes, we have the King's Game. Be careful, people, because this will break relationships, this can forge relationships, this can fuck people up, and also make yourself laugh your fucking ass off throughout an entire chapter and episode. Let's get straight to it. That 127 Nisekoi. I predicted this was going to happen, like Raku all being alone with House and Yui, and it was like, absolute cunt. That is the best word to describe you right now. You're an absolute cunt. Like, let all the girls know, like Marika, Sugimi, Unadera, Toge, Rui, like, you let all of them know that Raku and Yui are on their own tonight. So instead of, you know, Yui getting her own little chance, which, to be honest, I was saying, like, oh, maybe she might have one night with her, and then it might be there. Or I was predicting that it was going to get interrupted either way, what Yui and Raku were going to do. But never to this, like, latitude of what they brought. They brought Chitoge, they brought Unadera, Ruri, Sugimi, like, all of them arrived at Raku's house saying, oh, I was just by the neighbouring, like, twisting their hair, I was just by the neighbourhood and I thought I might check it. It's like, all of you at the same time? Bullshit. And it's like, even Malika's like, I refuse anyone to touch Raku as long as there's light in my eyes. It's like, damn, Malika, you really care for the guy. It's like, calm a little bit fucking down. Like, calm down, girl. We get it. And to keep them entertained throughout this whole time whilst they're there. And it's like, Yui was saying that she knew Chitoge, she was laughing a bit, she was smacking it up, saying, yeah, let's see what you can try, Chitoge, see if you've got the courage. They decide to play one of the most deadliest games known to man, the King's Game. I haven't seen the King's Game, like, playing in an anime since Persona 4 the animation. And let me just say, I love Persona 4 the animation King Game. I literally have cried my eyes out of laughter just because of how funny that was. And it's just like, did it live up to that Persona 4 greatness up there? It was getting there. It was getting there. Not as good beastly as that one, but it was funny. It was like, they had stupid stuff like on there saying, you know, oh, Chitoge like was the first one to pick and say, oh, I'm gonna take, you know, you number 1, you know, pet head number 5, and it turns out, oh, it was Raku, and it was like, yeah, I had to put Yui's head, and it was like, it was pretty much Raku do this, Raku do that, Raku do that. I was like, and then when it was Unadella's turn, she was like, oh, maybe I had to, you know, get her to shake hands because she bottled out the last time, and it's like, oh, it's Raku, just in case it was someone else, and it's like, I wish I had a lap pillow instead of him. It's like, bitch, please, we all know if you knew it was Raku, you would have asked for a fucking lap dance. Like, please stop. Just stop trying to hide it under there. We know that you've got dirty thoughts in your mind. I just love that Marika was so desperate to actually get this that she had to even end up lying. At the end, it was like, yo, when she has to lie with, like, saying, and she has to get a little superior, she actually had a little guard come in there, and it's like, aha, I know, it's like Raku's number 1, like that. I said, I want number 1 and number 2, like, to kiss each other, and it was like, turns out Raku was 7, like, it was like, and Sugimi was the number as well, and it's like, oh, Sugimi and Marika had to kiss, and it was like, just, literally the second that they were now about to stop, it was like, why not have a little bit? It would have been even, like, weird if it was Yui and Marika, because they know that they have some sort of relationship with one another, like, they seem to know each other personally in some sort of level. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen, like, with them. That's one of the biggest questions right now, like, how do these two know each other? Like, did they know each other from back in the day? And it seems like they've had more of the relationship, or even so, that they've even been keeping up to date with each other for a while. So I'm curious about that. But how the chapter ends, it was just like, it was Yui's turn. It's like, what is Yui? I think Yui is just going to troll them and saying, you know, oh, like, number 2, number 3, like that. That's just all they have. Or just tell the story or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if she drops some little hints even more in, like, the next chapter. I suppose it was a fun chapter. Not too much progression. It was what I was expecting. It was like, yeah, Yui, she's pretty much laying down the ground that she's going to be competition right now. Who knows, in the next chapter that we could potentially be that. But overall, it was a fun chapter. I got some giggles out of it. I got some laughs. And, you know, King's Game for the motherfucking win. It's just fun. I mean, overall, I give this one like a 7. This was an absolutely funny chapter. But that's all for me. I want to thank you very much for watching. As always, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. But that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys next time. And straight like a panda.